Welcome back to the channel Numis Explorer, where we explore rare coins, historic currency, and hidden treasures from around the world. In today's video, we are going to talk about a very interesting coin, the 1961 South Africa 1 cent coin. At first glance, this coin might appear to be just another small copper coin, but it actually represents an important historical moment for South Africa. The year 1961 was significant because it marked the year when South Africa officially became a republic and left the British Commonwealth system of monarchy. Coins issued around this time carry strong historical meaning, which is why collectors often search for them. In this video, we will look closely at the design of the coin, its historical background, metal composition, minting details, and the value it may have in today's collector's market. If you enjoy learning about coins and their stories, then this video will help you understand why even a simple 1 cent coin can hold a fascinating place in history. The 1961 South Africa 1 cent coin was introduced during a major transition in the country's currency system. Before 1961, South Africa used a system based on pounds, shillings, and pence, similar to the British currency system. However, in 1961, the country introduced the decimal currency system, which included denominations such as 1 cent, 2 cents, 5 cents, and higher values. The introduction of the cent system simplified everyday transactions and aligned South Africa with many other countries using decimal currencies. The 1 cent coin became the smallest denomination in this new system and was widely used in daily trade. Because it was the first year of this decimal system, coins from 1961 are particularly interesting to collectors who focus on transitional currency periods. Looking at the design of the coin, the reverse side features a detailed image of a traditional ox wagon, which represents the historical journey of the Afrikaner pioneers known as the Voortrekkers. The ox wagon is a powerful symbol in South African history because it represents migration, exploration, and the development of settlements during the 19th century. Surrounding the design are the words South Africa and Suid-Afrika, which appear in English and Afrikaans, the two official languages used on South African coins during that time. The year 1961 is placed prominently near the top of the coin, while the denomination 1C appears at the bottom. This bilingual design reflects the cultural and political structure of South Africa during the mid-20th century. On the obverse side of the coin, earlier South African coins often featured the portrait of the British monarch, but after the country became a republic in 1961, coin designs began to shift toward national symbols rather than royal portraits. This change marked an important step in the development of South Africa's independent identity. The coin's artistic design is simple yet meaningful, combining national heritage with practical currency features. Collectors appreciate coins like this because they clearly reflect the political and historical changes that occurred during the time they were minted. The metal composition of the 1961 1 cent coin is another interesting aspect. These coins were typically made from bronze, a metal alloy primarily composed of copper with smaller amounts of tin and zinc. Bronze coins were widely used for small denominations because they were durable and relatively inexpensive to produce. Over time, however, many of these coins developed a darker brown or reddish tone due to natural oxidation. This aging process gives older coins a distinctive appearance that many collectors actually appreciate. The weight and size of the coin were carefully designed so that it could be easily recognized and handled in everyday transactions. Another factor that collectors consider when evaluating a coin like the 1961 South Africa center is its condition or grade. Coins that have been heavily circulated usually show signs of wear, including faded details and scratches. However, coins that have been preserved in better condition, with clear details and minimal wear, are more attractive to collectors. Professional coin grading services often evaluate coins using a scale that ranges from heavily worn to mint state condition. A coin that remains close to its original mint condition can be significantly more desirable than one that has spent decades in circulation. The mintage numbers for coins from this period were relatively high because they were needed for everyday commerce across the country. However, despite the large number produced, well-preserved examples are not always easy to find today. Over the decades, many coins were lost, damaged, or melted down. This means that collectors who are searching for coins from the early years of South Africa's decimal currency often pay close attention to pieces that remain in good condition. even though the coin's face value is only 1.